Well, howdy folks. It has been a minute. I apologize. We have not been updating you on anything that's been going on. I'm telling you, we have had some crazy times. We've had a number of insane late winter snows, which have, I mean, look at these piles. Look at this. I mean, we've got piles of snow piled up. It's just been nuts. It's been keeping us so busy, just moving snow around and trying to keep warm and trying to keep this place running. You know, we haven't had time for anything else. Now, last weekend we had a big snowstorm again. All sorts of snow warnings out on the on the Weather Channel, and I mean, I had the worst luck. I mean, I honestly, everything I touched just turned absolutely terrible. So we woke up in the morning. I had parked the truck up on the road so that we didn't get snowed in, because I knew the snow was coming. So I parked up on the road, and I started plowing the drive here with the quad, and wouldn't you know it, I got about, I don't know, maybe a sixth of the way down the road, and all of a sudden my whole back end was not moving. My front wheels were moving, back wheels not moving. So what do you figure that would be? Well, I reckon this has something to do with it. Yeah. So I limped this thing back down the road. Figured, well, I'm not fixing that today. That's not happening. But I still had the whole road full of snow. Had to get out of here. Shoot. Well, okay. So we packed up the snowmobile. Snowmobiled up to the truck. Well, wouldn't you know it, the truck had about a 4-foot drift up in front of it that there's no way we were going to be driving through. So, 4-foot pile of snow. So I hand dug a couple of trenches through the 4-foot pile of snow in order to get the truck out. Okay, now we can get the truck out. So I left the kids up there in the truck warming up and brought the snowmobile back here so that I could park it and lock it up and get all sorted that way. And wouldn't you know it, man, I buried that sucker. I left it. I was so mad. I just walked out and I got it in the truck and we drove home. Today I get back here to undo this. Gonna try and get the ice shack off the lake tomorrow. I got a buddy coming up to help, but figured I better go get that sled unburied before he gets here so we don't have to waste time. Wouldn't you know it, I've been at this an hour and it is still stuck. So I'll show you. Yeah, that's not helping. This thing weighs like 600 pounds. So I'm not doing it by myself. Like I say, my quad's all busted up. My sled's stuck. It's getting to be the end of the month here and I got to get the shack off of the lake. But the lake is full of slush and all this snow. So there's all sorts of deep snow and then slush underneath that. So there's no way you're getting a truck out there to pull it off. We're in a way here, people. We're in, you know. So we got some stupid work to do this weekend. Stay tuned. screws. Oh yeah. You guys want to have a look at that ski on the other side? Just have a look at it. See all the shit coming off of it. This was the piece of plastic I had on the bottom, which obviously did not get mounted well enough to survive the trip in here. There you go. Come with us. Well, while Kenny's pissing off everybody on the lake, I'm gonna go screw these things down. When we brought this guy in here, these weren't on and all this snow came up and just absolutely filled this thing. So we're gonna screw them down this time.
I got her up there. This is where you're gonna end up wanting screws on the other side too, eh? Or you've got screws on the other side?
Just one there. All right, that's what the skis are gonna do. So hopefully that'll help something. Don't know.
How do they look on the other side?
All right, we keep working and not filming the work that we're doing. What we did is we just rotated the shack 90 degrees because that's the direction we're going. And we're gonna try and pack some of this down to get there. I'll get that one more ski on that I built. And then we gotta get the mounts on, pack down some snow. I think we're ready to pull it. We're gonna lay down these fence posts for it to ride up onto. I think I've got 4 of those, so hopefully by the time we're moving, it's moving. Gonna go in.
Want me to lift up on that right there?
You bleed or no?
Want me to lift up on that? Oh shoot, he's texting me and I'm not even responding.
She goes, okay, that's her. How's that?
It's working.
Didn't bring a wrench, so that'll have to do. Okay, so here's the deal. We got those guys on now, and we got this guy going through as a bit of a yoke. So we'll connect these kinetic lines, kinetic tow ropes, to one to each sled, and pull from the center. And we're hoping that way we don't crash into each other as much, and that we still get the benefit of the kinetics, but that we're always pulling the shack from the center. Equally, yeah, that's right. Okay, well, we're gonna lay some of these fence boards down here just to get us a platform to get started on, and then I guess we're gonna go. Well, it's not even noon. It is noon, just noon, and we're off. It worked. There is no shack on the lake anymore, despite the soggy conditions and all the crap. So very, 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 very happy. It's currently sitting on the resort road here, so I gotta get the truck and hitch it up, take it down the road back to our property. So we'll get back with you once it's back on our property here, but very happy to have that off. Good friends, it's all it takes. So now that we're back at the property, we're just gonna tap her into place here. Boys are back. So, not only did we get the shack off the lake, but we got this sucker to run just wonderfully. Alternator's not shaking, nothing's flooding, running like a top. So that ain't bad. Gotta have these guys out here more often. This guy, and that guy. Make good things happen.